very, very interesting. That's the kind of map where Fallen can use the AWP. He is one of those players that sometimes will try and, push the envelope a little bit, try and see if he can get a little bit of an extra kill here or there, and isn't necessarily afraid of the close range AWPing, so I'm curious about how this will play out. But it's also one of those maps where a player like Nico can be very hard to get rid of on that banana entry position. Like, sometimes he is just absolutely lights out. We're going to find out right now and get into it. G2 is starting on the CT side. It's FURIA on the T side. And let's see how this one plays out. First game of the major for G2.
This will be a wacky strat. We've got 3 smokes and an HE to pop one of those smokes open. A Molotov as well for K-Serata. This is the most technical buy I've seen.
Yeah, right.
There's only 2 sets of Kevlar, so we've got a double stack towards sandbags as well. This is going to be a weird round. Nico, what a shot to kick things off. Headshot towards Yuri, and there's still 2 players here at the sandbags.
This is what he is all about. Welcome to the major, Nico. You jump and you're dead in that moment. Hooksy finds a headshot as well. Finally Fallen, but they're not checking that. They have no idea that Hunter is here.
Hunter.
He's missing a couple of shots, but he's not going to make a difference. The other Kovac still brings the round to a close.
What a weird round that was, but an exciting one. It sets the tone. They didn't even get to deploy their utility there. And you can see the frustration already after 1 round. Take a deep breath, lads. It's just a pistol. Happens. Nico, what? First shot is spectacular. The bait and switch towards the sandbags as well. Hooksy, nice work. And Hunter could even afford to miss a few bullets there before he nails the double. Convincing, to say the very least. I don't think we'll see a force buy, he says. Okay, just an art scout.
Okay.
I guess I see this sometimes. I guess the idea is to get a few tags and label these Glocks to do something going forward. They will be able to buy in the next round. He'll just be either Mac 10 or Tech 9. It's not the end of the world. Don't think it will have a huge amount of impact.
I feel like if the rest had anything other than Glocks, it would make so much more sense. I'm confused, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah, see what he can do with it. He gets a tag, and then they can say, right, I've tagged one towards middle, send the 4 Glocks in, maybe that's something to be said. But
yeah, I mean, give them the benefit of the doubt, see what he can come up with. Jiggling.
But he gets the headshot now, and we're just like, oh, that makes more sense. Just kill them like that, sure.
Playing it very safely. That is the lightest jiggle of all time for Hooksy. Just impossible to see him, really. You can boost up and look over the smoke here. It's definitely doable. Although they are...
CS2 will let you. Bounce, I think they hitting the clipping there, but...
Cool.
No, give that one up.
Okay.
30 seconds.
Still faffing about outside of the B-bomb site. No real entry's been made.
Yeah, the first round was so sick, and then this is the next one. The idea is that it's baiting out the grenades. Like, all jokes aside, like, you might as well... God, okay, Nico. Not quite as clean with it as you might expect, but he gets the double in the end. Nothing to really report here. No kills found. Nico gets a double kill, but you can see, like, he wasn't too happy with his first encounter. But there we have it, 2-0. Guns we brought out in the next round. That scout, there's nothing for them. It means one player will just be down to Tech 9 or Mac 10 here. The end of the world was certainly not ideal, so Arts indeed will go for the Mac 10. Khalil's AKs otherwise, G2. Strong start here. Didn't give too much away in that second one. Have a look what round 3 has in store. Smoke from Cello towards top and middle. Denies CT vision when you know players like Monacy love to take that peek at the very start. Slightly deeper smoke than the CTs with probes, so they can't get any intel as to what's going on. You can walk through it if you really wanted to.
Oh, see, thinking about this. Flash through into the corner, but that smoke, I think, was deeper than he was expecting. You could tell he ran forward a bit and slightly slowed down. He was flashed for it. That could have worked out. I just think he got betrayed by how thick the smoke was. 4 versus 5 to begin with. I mean, it's a nice idea when you got the MP9. You might as well put it to use, trying to get into a fight like that. But they give over a kill to FURIA. And starting to push into the 3-man stack. So G2 saying, hopefully Nico can hold his own. He's got a smoke. And then we'll try and defend the A-bomb site with the 3 people that we got.
Here we go then, Fallen. We're spreading up the smokes. Teammates are already top and middle. Monacy to take the initial aggro. Oh, it's a nice little setup as well. Hunter can hear them. He can't quite swing.
Ooh, they're falling back behind that. That pushed them away. Are they hearing the footsteps all the way? They might be.
They're definitely hearing some footsteps here. Now they're hightailing it back in towards B. As you mentioned, Nico, the final boss, holding towards the coffins, trying to dodge the flashes right now. Just needs one frag. Doesn't need to go absolutely ham here. Oh, that will do nicely, though. Sprays 2 down through the smoke. Assisted by a Monacy flashbang as well. It's a 4 versus 2 with 15 seconds remaining. I don't think there's anything left to be said. Rock solid, as you might expect there from Nico. Keserato and Yuri with nothing left to do. And Keserato in a very precarious spot as well. He could die after time here. 5 seconds remaining. He can be naded, he can be pushed, and the CTs are going to be re-aggressing. Just a scavenge utility, but it looks of things so. Not going to be overstepping the mark. FURIA do survive with 2.
That, apart from, obviously, if that whole round was a round of utility, the Molotov that forced them away from Arch, once they hear them running back, Nico throws the smoke. That means they have to come through the smoke. Then there was an HE that blew up in half the smoke towards CT spawn to get a kill. There was the flash from Monacy. Like, it was all set up by insane grenade usage coming out from G2. Very, very well done. Even if they didn't necessarily knife out, rotate to the B bomb site initially, but they heard enough to allow Nico to know when to time that smoke. By the time they got there, I would say there was probably about 10 seconds left on that smoke still. They would have had to have waited for a really long time to make their way through. Like, it's not feasible in that moment.
New Monacy haircuts just dropped. What do you reckon of that? Pretty clean?
It's very clean, yeah.
Same with Fallen as well. Nice fade. Everyone's stepping up.
Nobody's gone the bold buff route yet.
The bold buff? No, not in this particular matchup, although it's very popular overall in the Counter-Strike scene. Some not by choice, but...
Can't all be lucky, Henry. You know, speaking to someone right on that edge.
So, we have got the match paused.
Yes.
2 players survived, right? So the problem is, they survive with guns. It means they get no residual cash. Oh, it's not tactical. It's technical. You've got a keyboard issue. So forget all that. Whatever I was going to bang on about, it's actually just a keyboard issue. So still, the point remains. They saved 2 guns. Got to juggle those finances around. No chatting, I'm afraid, during a technical timeout.
Yeah.
Got to sit there.
Pretty strictly enforced. Not allowed to. Just going to wait it out. That last round is a round where FURIA got the entry, right? There was Hooksy going down at the bottom of Banana. Those are the kind of rounds that, not that you can't necessarily win every one of them, but there are a lot of rounds, especially on Inferno, when you go up Banana and the first thing that happens is you lose a player, runs into an orb, gets double naded. There are a lot of ways to lose, and you're down a man. You have to figure out how to come back into it. A little bit frustrating, I think, for FURIA to give away a 4-on-5 round like that at the beginning. Like I said, the utility usage there for G2 was way off the charts.
Well, hopefully a keyboard issue is relatively trivial. Plug it back in. Hope for the best. How could it go wrong? Has a keyboard ever broken?
Surely not. I mean, a fairly straightforward piece of equipment. Plug it in and you're good to go. But maybe not. We'll see. I'm sure that they are working on it at lightning speed here.
Well, we'll check in with the A stream as well. Heroic have just taken the lead once again over FaZe in the best of 1. And Ancient is 11-9, actually. So they're in touching distance. So that's going to be a crazy 0-1 bracket of FaZe and Vitality.
I was going to say, yeah, both of them going down there.
Oh, my.
That could send shockwaves throughout the bracket.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Tactical timeout for FURIA.
So that's the reason I stated before. They couldn't chat theirs, but they did save 2 weapons, and they're going to buy into this round around the 2 AKs, but it's still going to be a weak buy. So you're going to be wanting to bring like a pocket strat. This is like an apps pounce you want to bring out here.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Monacy, though, he's got his AWP. Now, this on Inferno, I would say is his trademark map. This is where he has so many cool little moves. His movement specialties like really come to the forefront here. He'll get run boosted around the map. He'll be peeking top and middle. He'll be jumping out of the apartments and just being a real pain in their ass in general. As it looks like we are almost ready to get into it. That was the tactical time I used. Are we good?
I think we've
We got into a technical again?
Keyboard might have, there might be more problems than we know of. Yeah. Okay, I think you might have upgraded into further technical problems.
Yeah, we've gone from keyboard into TeamSpeak.
We had really nothing so far, so I feel like it's been relatively stress-free throughout the major here, which is pretty impressive. Like normally, especially at the first stage of the major, there's always a bunch of things that come up.
Oh, it's been very smooth here.
Yeah.
I can't even recall anything. Like, this is the most significant issue we've had the last week, and it's nothing. It's whatever. We'll be underway momentarily.
It's kind of impressive. You think about it, like as the scale of the operation, having to go to like a new building you've never been in. You have to set up like an enormous amount of infrastructure.
It's a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, like it really is. A lot that has to work. So yeah, it's all been working. Here we go. We're back into it.
We certainly are, Anders, and we'll have a look at the buy overall. Mac 10, 2 Tech 9s, couple of AKs saved from the previous, 3-0 G2. And we've got that smoke, the G2 smoke. Is it being deployed early on? Yes, indeed. Gonna see it pop down towards the bottom and middle, and like we said, m0NESY will be peeking around that top mid area, but some retake utility from Nico. You drop this by the half-wall, it'll be a smoke and a Molotov. Well, new way of throwing it.
Okay.
See, the smoke goes behind it, locks them out. Can't really push forward, you're not really sure. Is there a seat here? The car, is he at sandbags? We're not sure, we're gonna have to use some utility ourselves. It's just uncomfortable. Allows you to get closer for a retake as well. When I say retake, you flash over with the rifles, courtesy of Hooksy. Here comes a flash.
Yep.
And you have a nice little swing, and presumably Nico will net you 2 nice kills there. That's a perfect demonstration of how to use that retake utility, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't be better.
This entire CT side so far has been one long lesson in utility use for G2. That's how they're winning a lot of these rounds. I mean, you said it there. The retake utility, or for the car to begin with, and then actually flashing their way through. They're doing just almost flawless work with the grenades. Might have missed one there.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that was actually 2 perfect grenades. It got stuck behind the barrel somehow.
Yeah.
But it would have potentially taken Yuri down, but here he comes. Still got to go for it somewhat. They're not going to be saving, I suppose. Need to stabilize the money.
Cello's alone on the other side, so this is just, you know, each individual playing by their own. I can't believe Yuri actually managed to get through here.
I was going to say, if he gets this kill, you never know. Something weird could happen.
Yeah, they're slowed down.
Cello might be able to get a plant, I suppose.
There's still a player here, and m0NESY, he hasn't moved that far away, and now he knows. Smoke up, he's walking right in front. He'll see him. 4 seconds left. They can't plant any longer. He just had to show himself.
Oh, it's so fun because now the money's still in disarray. They can't stabilize as a squad. He'd actually probably prefer to even go down there just to get the money overall. So now his teammates are going to be half by. He's going to have the AK. Then the money's just going to be all over the place once again. But this was just pitch perfect. This was textbook Counter-Strike. This is what I love to see. They set up the retake utility, as we described. Nico delivers the goods. The AWP's covering him for the trade swing. Just a really nice round from G2. And like we said, I guess you're gonna have to call it a hero AK now.
Sure, yeah. Somebody needs to really step up. They have in total right now 3 kills on the FURIA side. That's an issue, Henry. Not all about the kills, but you do need some of them.
Yeah, some kills would be welcome.
And more than 3 at this point. I think we can say that.
Yeah. Going to round number 5. We've got that nice little pounce, though. They've got some decent control on the map. At least middle is under their remap. The same setup from m0NESY and Hunter. Tucking one in towards the cubby. Actually got to play it on the bomb side itself. Next, they're not the cleanest with it on the spray. Much better towards the apartment position, though.
Yeah, Nexa kind of screwed up that first kill, but it doesn't even really matter. He stays alive. He's good for the kill up towards the apartment, and they will clean up the round. Nexa staying alive. G2 are crushing this one. Even in that round, they got onto the bomb side. They were obviously hugely disadvantaged in terms of the weapons, but they should have at least had a bomb plant, right?
Oh, absolutely. Something out of that mid-control that they found. Just to note, Anders, as well, Heroic are at map points against FaZe at 12-9. It looks likely to go 12-10. But here's Nico, gunning his way back in towards the A site. And it's going to be the clean sweep. So far, so good. No blunders for G2. Plenty of cash. Racking up the dollars. And then you have to say concessions once again for FURIA. Galil for Fallen. m0NESY, we said he would be an issue. Top of middle. Hits the shop. Nico's 80 8-0. Next is 3-0. Monacy's 4-0. You get the picture.
Yeah, they're not dying. Finally, there's a kill on Hooksy here. It's Acerato. Definitely one of the stars of the team. But again, it's not enough. It's a platform for them to get into the B-bomb site, but it isn't the site itself. And Monacy, he's rotated over. Acerato, he can't react in time. Sat out like a deer in the headlights, just trucked by Monacy.
So it has to be a beat split here. They're going to have to go for the arch. No question about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sick play, but I think they already suspected G2. Look at this, Monacy. He's looking at what... If you keep walking this, you're probably going to die.
The thing is, they just got nothing else to work with. They're just going to have to hope that he's not looking, but he is. You had nothing else. You got no nades, no positional control. That's the best bet you've got is just hope they're not anticipating this push. But if there's a glaring gap in the defense, a world-class team like G2 aren't going to give it away for free. Some sort of wiggle room here. They are going to finish up in the B-bomb site. But it's Nico, the immortal, currently sat on 8 kills and 0 deaths, looking to get to double digits here, running the clock down. Fallen will find him. Fair play. Wins out that duel, 2 versus 1. And the CTs are pretty far away. They're going to be coming in from Banana right now. He's got time to reposition, but both of them swinging in with AK-47-handers. I don't think it's to be nailed. Both these headshots, not even close. No damage inflicted, and the streak continues. 6-0 for G2.
Yeah, even utilizing that double HE, I mean, even if that isn't necessarily what kills him, makes it very, very awkward. If he got the first kill, he would have been slowed down from the damage from the nade. He couldn't really rotate out of there. Brilliant stuff so far for G2, I've got to say. And you're right, they're reduced to the point where they are reliant upon hope to try and get that flank in. That's what it is. What can you even say about it? My dad used to say, you can hope in one hand and spit in the other and see where you get the most. It's a rough childhood, Henry.
Hope in one hand and spit in the other.
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
Just that you don't get anything in the hope hand. Like that's, you know. Oh,
okay.
At least you get spit in the other hand.
God.
I feel like he made that up himself.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. If you've heard that, let us know on Twitter. Let's get into, hopefully, the first round of FURIA. At least the bomb was planted courtesy of Fallen. It means their money's back on track here. Bear in mind, FURIA had a rough run in the opening stage of the tournament. They were down 0-2. They had to run the gauntlet and finish up 3-2. Showed a lot of character and tenacity en route. Some close games. This one's anything but, though. This best of one is crumbling, but still plenty of rounds, Anders. Like 6-0 is scary, but they need like 3 to be okay here. That's still possible. The MAC-10's probably going to find a kill here. There it is. Monacy goes down finally.
Yeah, what a play to get rid of.
To deal with.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I mean, this is the problem of playing G2. You get rid of one superstar, and there's another one still coming up behind, and even a third. It's so hard to deal with. 6-0 in their favor. Monacy dead. Not much more than that in this round here. 3 versus 4. You need one more kill to open this one up. You need a way to get back into the round. All right, a smoke towards library there. It's going to put a little bit of pressure on. It's double pit position. They don't really care about that smoke, to be honest. They can just stay here and say, all right, that's fine. You take that side of the map.
So what have you got left? You've got 2 smokes, no Molotovs, no flashes, AKs, and you're relatively healthy. So what's the play? You need some basic control of the map. They've got 2 players towards the apartments. You can do a lurk smoke out, but I don't think that'll do much for them. You might just have to face check this. Just walk out together and hope for the best? Is that the play?
Yeah, I think it is. They don't have any flashbangs to get through here. Yeah, some smokes, but they're crouching on in, trying to sneak through. Hunter's got his eye trained on that ledge. And he'll take down Fallen with absolutely no issue. Grenades raining down, bombarding Yuri up there. Cello started to get in there from the quad position, but it's a 1 versus 4 now. They clean it up again with only a single casualty. It's a 7-0 lead. G2 are demolishing FURIA at the moment. There's no other way around this. This is turning into a slaughter.
It really is. It's a pretty underwhelming way to close it out as well. Like I said, he could do a lurk smoke. I don't think that would have saved them. It would have maybe given them more of an advantageous fight towards the pits, I suppose. But this is It's very...
Nico still has more
quiet.
kills than the entire FURIA team right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
Him alone.
sense, I suppose. No one's really getting any kills on the T side. K-Serata at the very top of 3. Fallen has the AWP at least, but look at the buy. Like, they've gone for an AWP, Tech-9, a Deagle, a Galil, and a Mac-10. Like, this is like... Let's just walk around the map and see if Fallen can find a pick.
Yeah, once again reduced to again you're way outside of your playbook, right? It's just
this is not like, okay lads, when we have absolutely no money, let's just get Fallen on the AWP and we're 7-0 down. Like, this is not planned. This is just like more out of desperation. You're hoping he can piece something together here. But he's against Monacy with the AWP. They're not giving anything away. It's a very passive setup.
hoping when you should be spitting, Henry. Bullets.
Yeah, exactly. We're back. It all makes sense.
Okay, well, they're going to go towards the B-bomb side. We do have Hooksy ready with the Molotov in hand, so he's just jiggling that corner, ready to throw it down.
The bomb's in second middle, though.
Bomb is in second mid. That is a crucial detail.
So we're back in towards middle. It's going to have to be an A finish. They have one smoke. I was about to say zero utility. They got one smoke. I take it back. They're just hoping like a mistake is presented now. Like they're not anticipating an AWP, I suppose, in this round. Yeah. Maybe someone will over-challenge.
It could be Nexa. That's true. Like you're definitely not thinking about it.
Is.
There we go. There's the mistake. Nexa not ready for it. Monacy still good with one, and Hunter on the double. Monacy is still up in the graveyard and alive, and he will absolutely shut it down. This is where he lives and breathes. 3 kills for him once again.
Well, what can you say about this one?
Nothing.
FaZe have lost. Stop the clocks.
With Vitality down in the 0-1.
Vitality and FaZe are down in 0-1. Presumably joined by FURIA momentarily. Oh dear.
Yeah, I think FURIA, they are free falling. There's no parachute on this one.
Yeah, now the money is just bamboozled again. Like you got no plant out of that. You fully invested in 2 players. So Fallen will have to go Galil. K-Serata, less than that. He's like Mac-10 territory as well. He's gone Galil as well. Fair enough. So 2 Galils, Mac-10, couple of AKs, 8-0 down. We said the bare minimum here would be 3 rounds total.
Yeah.
Nico's averaging, his ADR is 175.
I don't, what can we say? What can we do with this? I have no idea how to paint a picture of FURIA getting back into this one. It's so comprehensive. I still want to highlight how many of the first rounds were won by G2's brilliant grenade play on so many different instances. I think that's really worth highlighting because that's something you can repeat over and over again. That was just so fun. It was a lesson in how to play grenades, CT side Inferno. Good flash here. He should have had that kill, Yuri. That was a good setup.
Yeah, they actually did it very well, but it's 3 CTs. I guess they've got protocols to deal with that particular flash. It was very effective, but ultimately that's one of your rifles gone. At least it was the Galil, I suppose. Just another early 5-on-4. Difficult to really get excited about this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a G2 fan, you can revel in the moment. You can just enjoy the victory that's not that far away at the moment. Putting out the Molotov there. Hunter, no real pressure for him. He's fine with it. Bomb about to be picked up at the bottom of Banana, I think.
Nico is alone. Maybe he's more of like a personal challenge. He's like, let me see if I can kill all of them by myself. Oh, bloody hell. What? Cheating? What just happened?
Just got double dinked. Oh, what a wall bang. But here's the problem, though. They're kind of running out of time. Here's one good grenade getting it down. Oh, it doesn't blow open all the smoke. It's just so thick. There's the blow open that they were looking for, but they're not finding the kill. There's actually a waifu for FURIA. Looking to pick up that first round and getting rid of Nico with the double dink there. It might have been possible. Nico's dead. Cello able to pick that one up, and now it's a 4 versus 4.
Okay, super weird round. But the bomb is planted. Could be the first. Fallen will recover the M4. Next up. Not sure what he's waiting for. Gonna just see if anyone oversteps the mark here. But are they saving?
Yeah, I think they're just saying we'll try and box them in.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're sending more people back to the bottom of Banana.
I thought they got like so much money.
Yeah, they do, but FURIA don't. So they're saying, yeah, we might have the money, so maybe we go for it. But the fact is, Art's going to die here as well. So they win one round.
I guess you're right. They're going to get $3,500 per player now. So everyone's going to be need 4K after winning a round. It's such a hollow victory that you're just like, oh, is it even worth high-fiving this one?
It is. You have to pretend to be happy because you won the round, but it wasn't really the gift that you wanted. Your parents got you the PlayStation 3 and you're like, oh no, we're like a couple of generations away, but I have to pretend.
So yeah, like, look what they're left with. Mac 10s, a Galil. They haven't really, I don't think they've had a full buy yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, Anders. I don't think we've seen 5 AKs for FURIA. There's always been some sort of weird concession, and after winning a round, the same story. They're going to have to make the SMGs work again against a fully equipped G2. I guess they just wanted to hold on to their AKs, the AWP. Like, they're dominating right now. They can afford to give up a round.
I think it's true though. Like, saving that round does make it very hard for FURIA to celebrate anything. Although that flashbang is devastating. Burn the eyes out of Hooksy. Good counter grenade coming out there, and I think Keserato, he's worried that there's going to be more grenades raining down upon him. Missed opportunity, maybe. NiKo is still here alone. The truth is, if he dies, it's a wide open round for FURIA. 4 versus 5, but Art and Keserato very tagged up already. 3 smokes on the T side. Rotation back. Monacy's here.
Yeah, so this will be the B execution. Oh, they might not even be able to do it, though. As soon as they pull the grenade, pins! They're going to be swung on, and it will be NiKo trying to defend. He's already quite low. A lot of pressure being applied. He can't find the frags. Needs to be careful here. Flashbang. He's going to push for the smoke, potentially.
They are so tagged up. This HE, if it's timed right, this could be the nuclear grenade that ends them. A little bit early. Bomb being planted in front. He can't quite see it and fallen. He punched in the digits. Somehow they got the bomb planted. They are all so tagged up. Every single member of FURIA below 30 health. I wonder if G2 know about it. It doesn't seem like they do.
That's such a weird round.
Another one, yeah. Another very strange round.
Like, it looks like FURIA got nothing to do in this one, nothing to say, but just unable to just find those clean kills.
Honestly, though, credit to FURIA for understanding that how low they all were. They send the only high health player in Fallen that they have to plant the bomb. It's a massive risk, but the problem is, if the rest of them push forward, one of those grenades that blow open the smoke could have blown open the entire team. That could have been like a triple kill with a nade.
And now they've got rifles and 4 players surviving. They actually have a gun round, Anders. The first one of the half.
Yeah, I never thought they were going to get anything.
Yeah, so this is looking better. They've actually got something to work with. We said 3 required. Gifted a couple of rounds here. Some really weird finishes to the round. Like Hooksy just throwing himself into the lion's den at the start of the round. I'm not sure that's been required. He's tried it, what, 3 times and died at the start of every encounter. Probably just give that one up.
Well, especially because it doesn't seem to be even a requirement for them to win any of these rounds. Like, controlling the bottom of Banana has not really been necessary so far. Yeah, so leave it alone. I agree. 8-2 is the scoreline. 2 more rounds left. I mean, if FURIA get up to 4 rounds, what a, like, no one could have seen that coming after what we've seen so far.
So this one's getting a little bit more interesting now. G2 surely don't push down the bottom of Banana with 1 player again, but they are sending 3 over to this side of the map. Hooksy will be joining them. Maybe a little bit nervous for him. They're up for it. Giving it another go. Same result. Hooksy down.
Yeah, but Keserato, he was very tagged up. Grenade around the corner. Art's got to be careful. He made his way quite far away, so he gets to live. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Although NiKo is almost dead. He's sticking around for the boost. Set up Monacy. Fallen on the other side. Has only got 3 kills so far, but this one is a huge impact frag. Monacy gets taken care of. The old man still got it.
Well, here we go. Man advantage. And NiKo is incredibly low. That grenade might catch him. Not quite. It's in the corner. 1 minute remaining. Round number 11. Penultimate round of this first half. Looking like a perfect first half for G2, but starting to unravel somewhat in the dying stages here. Nico have literally 1 HP. They'll go towards top middle instead. Nexa and Hunter lying in wait. Deadly duo. AK-47s in hand. But actually rotating back towards B. They've given the A's pretty much over at this stage. Nexa will push through the smoke. Under a lot of scrutiny, and that's going to be round. 3 on the board for FURIA.
There's some good flashes to set up that kill on Nexa. Just he didn't get into the swing where he could take individual fights.
I don't know. Should we stop pushing down bottom of banana?
I mean,
is there anything like that? Like, should we just not do it?
That's got to be a conversation, right? At some point soon.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out in any straight. Like, there's the standard hold with a bit of retake utility every now and then, and maintaining control is absolutely fine. But losing your in-game lead at the start of every round doesn't seem ideal. But well done to FURIA, taking the advantages and running with them. Fallen with a nice shot as well. Like, they had a pretty decent setup of Modesty on the half wall, but Fallen hit an absolute banger of a shot to take him down. The cursed game, Counter-Strike Source.
The cursed game.
They have to hide it away. No one's allowed to play it.
Yeah, you go in the confession booth and say, I'm a Source player.
I'm a Sourcer.
I have to admit it.
Please forgive me for my sins.
I'm so happy that we're over that stupid rivalry.
Well, I mean, it's so long ago now.
Yeah,
like,
nobody
CSGO's not even a thing anymore. We can't even say.
Thank God, we're out of there. Round number 12. I mean, if FURIA win one more round, suddenly there is a chance to do it anyway. It doesn't feel like there should be, but they're working as hard as they can right now.
So yeah, this is an 8-0 start. Got to commend FURIA to getting back into it. It looks like Huxley will not be pushing down Banana this time. He's holding the top. Fallen to challenge.
Messed up the boost a little bit, and you don't want to be boosting into it once they've already seen it. A deep grenade, and Fallen takes a bit of damage at the bottom there. Just at the edge of the smoke, okay. They wanted to, but they're going to pay a heavy price. Art sticking around to send a couple of AK bullets to that corner, but Monacy is there with a much stronger reply. A cannon on the other side just absolutely smite him. 8-3, 12th round, the last of the half here. Some good wall bangs onto Hunter. Yeah, you want to get out of there right now, but Monacy is still cracking those shots. Fallen's dead now. He's ready for more. Third kill. They keep sacrificing more players. Monacy on the quad! And now it's just KScirato left. They've walked into the young superstar again. He's looking for the AWP-Ace, and he will pick it up!
Well, that's a classy way to close things out, Monacy. After giving out 3 in a row, they confirm a very promising half, 9-3. Monacy on the ace as well. Beautiful stuff there. A little bit touch and go towards the end. G2 wanted to give them a fighting chance, it seems, and a few questionable decisions with that banana push, but overall, a very solid half. I don't think there's many opportunities for FURIA to win this one, but it all starts with the pistol in the second. Let's just relive the glory of Monacy here. Fantastic AWP work on the CT side. Dominated FURIA throughout, and then of course he gets the ace. Very, very nice.
Didn't even reload. That was his last AWP bullet. Didn't reload in the meantime.
That's lovely. Didn't
need anything else.
All right, well, we said 3 was the bare minimum. They've at least got that, Anders. 7 guns on the pistol for FURIA. Is there a defuse kit? I don't think so.
No.
2 smokes, 2 flashes. Molotov suggests a B finish. We might not even see that realized. We've got the CT rush down towards middle. Nico can hear them. He's calling it for his teammates.
Yeah, this is actually really risky, but well done. He's holding on, pushing forward. He knows they're running down Banana behind him, so he has to do something. A lot of trouble for Art. He could never escape that one. And Cello, he's dead as well. There's nothing KScirato could do here.
Oh, dang.
Tagged up alone in a 1 versus 4. G2, if they weren't already winning this game, this is very convincing.
Yeah, well, that's bomb planted. KScirato, nothing he can do. Round over. Double digits for G2. CT side of Inferno, probably, it's going to be 10-3 after this, right? Then you force buy, if you lose that, it's 11-3, then you're eco. So this is where the game might be decided in these next couple of rounds. If you do force buy, and lose it, it might be GG in total. If you take the full eco, they're still up 11-3, and then there's a lot of pick your poison. Like, work out.
I think those are the two main options, right? Like, that's a good outline for the sort of fork of the road here for FURIA to figure out where they want to go. Again, I hate to do it, but I feel like I have to. If you look at the scoreboard, like, there's nobody above 6 kills on the FURIA side. We've played an entire half of Counter-Strike. That is that's an insurmountable disadvantage at this point in time. You just have to do a little bit more than that. Well, not the game here that FURIA wanted to play. I have no question about it. You saw that early kill. Remember the first kill Nico got jumping in the pistol round of the first half of that?
True.
That set the tone a little bit. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a difficult game for FURIA, but this is getting rough now. They have force board in the second. So, lose this, you're 11-3 down with a potential eco ahead of you. That's going to be map and series point. You have to win this then. It's full investment. There's no two ways about it. Lose this, it's pretty much GG.
Yeah, that's the route that they went. Again, there's no wrong or rights.
Put a double set up towards the apartments, though. With the MP9 at this sort of range, Anders, where you want to use it, but the flashbang's so effective. The bullets even more so. The 5-7 have to do God's work out there. It gets a kill. But I can't imagine there's much more in terms of the defense after 3 players go down. So you're saving your pistols now. 11-3.
Those flashbangs thrown from the middle, those particular flashbangs, right, they can either go right to the corner of the wall like they did in this round, or they can fly a little bit further back to try and flash people in the pit that are a little bit deeper back towards the wall. It's a little bit of a 50-50 which one you do, but this one, I mean, it couldn't have been better. There was no way. Magnesium powder just burning out their eyes. It's too much.
Yeah, and unfortunately now, you've got to save a CZ, a 5-7. Not really ideal, not where you want to be in this sort of scenario. Best of 1. Do you just buy up again?
Sure. I mean, I think
I guess you might as well, right? Like, you've got 2 guns and Kevlar, might as well just give it a go. You can drop those pistols over, buy MP9s on those 2 players, and then just hope for the best.
Yeah. Either way, to make it back into a game like this, you need so many crazy rounds that whether or not it's this one or one of the ones down the road, like, you know there are going to have to be some completely unreal rounds that for this to even begin. You might as well start now and just, I don't know why, if saving it for later is going to make it any better. It looks like they will be actually saving a lot of their money, so, okay. They want to try and see if they can have one more crack at it with some rifles in the 16th round. This one should be a lot easier as a result for G2. That one MP9 on Art, I mean, that's a dream if he can find a kill with that one and steal an AK.
So yeah, there's the MP9.
Yeah, I mean,
a couple of pistols, USPs. Towards apartments we go again. This time nobody home. Smoke down, I assume, towards Moto momentarily. There it is. Opening kill. Open bomb site. One more player to deal with. What have you got for us? Not much.
Probably not the right game to get a real sense of it, but one of the problems for this team has been the fact that Hunter has had a very hard time finding himself inside of the lineup.
In CS2 especially. Yeah, he hasn't taken to it like other players have. He's aware of it as well. He stated he's working harder than ever. This is going to be an important tournament, I guess, for him.
I think it will be. And again, like, they're just winning so much that I don't know if but Hunter is playing very well. He's hitting shots. He was playing well on the CT side towards the pit position. Just generally looked like he knew what he was doing. That'd be a nice boost for G2 if they're able to activate him in a different way.
Oh,
12-3.
Yeah, that's map point, I'm afraid. Out of all the games today, I suppose I thought this one would be the most convincing. Like, G2 coming into the major as well. You know they're not messing around, as you mentioned. It's Nico yet to pick one of these elusive trophies up.
Yeah.
One of the names you'd think would almost certainly have one by now.
I mean, 10 more years from now, if we look back and we could say, oh, Nico never won a major, that would be one of the saddest stories, I think. It'd be hard to explain why that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He's still got time for it, you know? Still playing unbelievably well.
Well, here we go. Potentially the final round of this outing here on Inferno. CT side is going to be a compromised setup, to say the least. MP9s in the hands of Art. They've got a fallen AWP, but oh goodness, taking a lot of damage is Art. The commonly checked position where Yuri is right now, it's a tricky one. It's cool, but he's actually made it work. He can fall back as well. So nice work to actually get the opening kill, but not for long. Hunter tracks him down. As we've got a 4-on-4, which heavily favors the T side, but not for long. Fallen will pull one back, but he does take damage for his troubles. Oh, his barrel sticking out there.
Yeah, might be able to see it if you keep going. 3 versus 4 here. Remember, FURIA kind of gave up the last round to try and have this kind of a buy. Essentially saying, we're hoping to win 9 rounds in a row behind this buy and just keep it going forever. I don't know if that was any more crazy than forcing up in the last round would have been, so we'll allow it. I think Art is... No, it's Cello playing alone over on this side. Does have a Molotov. Actually quite a powerful grenade if he could get it down at the right time here. 30 seconds, bouncing it off, and that's going to slow them down quite a bit. They don't have a smoke to put it out, so they have to wait until it's gone, and that bleeds more time off the clock. 20 seconds now, another Molotov on top. Oh, this is so devastating. G2 might have a little bit of a harder time closing out this round, although I say that as Modesty gets the kill for the smoke on Cello.
I doubt there's a kit. Is there? There's one. All right.
Yeah, but they're so tagged up. This is a
Got to
huge
believe,
advantage
Anders.
for G2.
You've got to believe sometimes.
Yeah, now is the time. K Serato, could you do anything? It's the 3rd Molotov landing on the site here, but G2, they're not moving an inch at all. Nico stuck in the corner, gets the headshot. Oh, it's actually Hooksy stealing that one away against K Serato, and Art and Fallen, they've got no health whatsoever. G2 are going to be walking away with this one 13-3 as they shut down and demolish FURIA.
That's the way to kick off their major campaign. 13-3, an 8-0 start as well. Some questionable CT pushes towards the end, but overall, just a very strong game. All of the important units stepping up as well. Nico, fantastic. Monacy, world class. And